Hey guys, Just a Car Nerd here. Hope you are having a great day and welcome to my video. Today we will be talking about the best affordable performance cars. You may know about some of the cars on this list, others you may be new to you. However, before we jump into the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Please share the video with your friends. So let's start. 1 Mazda RX-7. The RX-7 from the 90s and 2000s is not affordable. However, you may find old 1988 Mazda RX-7s for a very good price. Well-maintained ones with high mileage have a price of around 10 grand. That's a bargain if you ask me. The RX-7 is known for its rotary engine. Yes, reliability may be an issue, but if they are maintained well, that means they are maintained more often than normal vehicles. They are pretty reliable. The RX-7 of this generation has a 146 horsepower engine. The low curb weight and fantastic weight distribution makes it a potent affordable sports car. 2 Honda Civic Si. We now have a fan favorite, the Civic Si. Let's go over what's good with it. 2007 to 2012 models are the main focus. The price range of these cars is from $7,000 to $12,000. It has got a high mileage, but it's a Honda, so it will run forever even if you pour cooking oil in the engine. It has okay styling, and 205 horsepower. Handling is also fine. If you are a beginner to cars and performance cars in general, the Civic Si is recommended. Handling is good here and it's FWD, so it will not be too complicated to drive. It also has a wide aftermarket if you want to mod it to heaven. Mini Cooper S. The Mini Cooper S has relatively low horsepower at 189, but it's a great autocross car and good at handling. The new Cooper S are at 15 to 20 grand, while the old ones with low mileage are at $12,000. However, the ones with decent mileage are a good bargain at maximum of $8,000. Another mention here is the John Cooper Works JCW model. Low mileage ones at $26,000, a good option as well with good handling. For Porsche Boxster / Cayman, now we have the Cayman and Boxster. These cars are on the same list, as the Cayman is basically a Boxster with a fixed roof. The Boxster and Cayman from 2010 in particular are good choices. They are faster and more powerful than the same Miata of their generation. The base cars have 255 horsepower and the S variants have 310 horsepower. Right now, the second-hand Caymans and Boxsters up to 2010 are relatively affordable, with Boxster having a price of 15 to 20 grand and the Caymans start from 20 grand and then end at a price of 30 grand. 5 Suzuki Kaizushi. Now for another underrated gem, a diamond in the rough I might say. The Suzuki Kaizushi is an unknown car. If you are one of the 5 people who bought a Kaizushi, like the video. Anyways, the Kaizushi has the chops to be a performance car. The base Kaizushi gets a 185 HP engine and FWD. The GTS has a top speed of 127 miles per hour. However, the SE variant has AWD. I mean, what is not to like about the Kaizushi, except its styling? The GTS is at about 11 grand and the SE is 6 to 7 grand. This is a decent performance car. 6 Saturn Ion Redline. This is a direct copy of a Chevy Cobalt SS. The Cobalt was a tuner car made in the 2000s to challenge the Japanese tuners like the Integra, Silvias, etc. The Ion is based on the wheelbase of the Cobalt and the Redline is based on the supercharged Cobalt. It made about 205 horses at 4,400 RPM along with a top speed of 144 miles per hour. As per my research, the Redlines have a price range of $7,000 to $14,000. Pick these cars up while they are cheap. These cars already are becoming rarer and will be increasing in price. 7 Chrysler 300C and 300S. The Chrysler 300 series is known for being more of a luxury car, a cheap quality one at best. However, this luxury car also has sports trim options. We all know that finding a Chrysler 300C SRT8 is rare and mostly impossible. However, Chrysler also has made a 5.7L V8 300s version which pumps out 363 horsepower and makes about 394 pound-feet of torque at the end, more at about, and the C is more powerful at 485 horsepower and about the same torque. The 2019 to 2020 versions are still quite cheap at about $25,000 to $27,000 price range. while the old C is more affordable than the S at about 7 to 12 grand. its Scion TC. Technically, it's not a performance car. However, it's an underrated gem of a tuner car with its S and spec versions have decent power. The base TC is extremely tunable. It is a bargain now with high mileage ones going for under $7,000 and relatively decent mileage cars having a price of $14,000. But, this is a Toyota, so I wouldn't worry about mileage much if I were you. So get one if you are looking to build a unique tuner. 9. Pontiac Fiero. The Fiero is famous for two things: blowing up and being the basis for cheap bad build quality mock-up Italian sports cars. But underneath all that, lies a sprightly little mid-engined, maybe less dangerous MR2. Firstly, I recommend getting a Fiero, which is from 1986 to 1988. The engine was changed to a V6 option, which doesn't blow up like the Iron Duke 4-cylinder and provides more horsepower than the 4-cylinder. Secondly and finally, pick the Fiero GT trim, which has a V6 producing 140 horsepower. The GT from 1986 has also got impressive handling due to the complete redesign of the suspension. In short, the Fiero V6 GT is great. Fiero GT is the main focus, so we won't be getting into the normal Fiero much. Fiero GT cars, right now, are under 10 grand. Some of them are also well modded with a special 1987 GT version having a V8 producing 220 horsepower and 300 pound-feet of torque. 10. Fiat 500. Another Mini Cooper-like car is the Fiat 500. The 500 has been discontinued in USA as of making this video. There are a few implications of this, such as difficulty in finding replacement parts. Fiats are also not reliable. A backronym for Fiat is Fix It Again Tony, so buyer beware. This is not a recommended car for new car enthusiasts, but enough of the negative aspects. Let's move on to the fun stuff. The 500 Turbo is a good intermediate option, with 135 horsepower, but, again like the Mini, the 500 has fantastic handling, so it's a wonderful autocross car. The 500 Turbo is anywhere between $4,000 to $7,000 with low mileage ones almost double that. 500 Abarths have a 160 horsepower and even better handling than the turbos. The 500 Abarth is quite cheap from 8 to 10 grand.
So guys, that was the list. I do have a few special mentions that did not make it onto the list. These are the Chevy Cobalt SS, Porsche 944, Mercury Marauder, Acura Integra GSR, and finally the Hyundai Veloster. And tell me what you would like to see in the next video. Yes, another Off-Road Outlaws video is coming very soon. I will be building a drag racing truck there. See you in the next video. Bye.